welcome back to Main Street Living. Now, Sheriff Quincy, I got to go to my first ballet right before everything shut down back in February, and since then I have been starved for entertainment.
Oh my gosh, I think we've all been missing those people, places, and events because of COVID-19, and hopefully we can get back to them soon. But get this, in San Diego, the drive-in experience is growing to new heights. For a limited time, you can now watch the San Diego Opera and Symphony perform from your vehicle. Sounds pretty cool. Here to share the details about La Bohème is General Director David Bennett. Welcome to Main Street Living. This is so exciting.
Thank you so much. It's good to be here with you.
I mean, this really is genius. How did you come up with the idea of drive-in live performances? And how did you think, okay, this is going to work?
Well, so, we are limited in this community. We have a very supportive community for businesses happening outside, but we're limited in our ability to perform in front of live audiences only inside of cars. Even outdoors, if patrons are outside of the cars, we're not allowed right now based on COVID. So with that in mind, and that being our limitation, we knew this was going to be possible, but I have to also give credit to another local arts organization called Mainly Mozart, which is a summer chamber music festival. And they did a series of smaller, albeit, but outdoor concerts with chamber music this summer. And so when I went to one of those, I was sort of struck by, the idea of actually bringing people together under the circumstances that we are in right now and finding a way to do exactly what you talked about sort of craving that ability to see live performance again. How can we actually make it happen? And also a communal experience. When you're doing this, you actually look over at the car next to you and the car next to you, and you're sharing a communal experience. And that's something that we also aren't doing right now. We're all within our own homes.
Yeah, David, I'm a comedian, and I've only had one live performance since this whole thing started. And the one I had was a community type of performance where people were just sitting out watching me. What types of challenges are you experiencing or have you come across during this live performance outside?
Well, it took a long time to plan. Let's just be honest about it, because we set a bar very high that we said, if we're going to do this, we have to make sure that we're preserving the health and safety of everyone, not just the audience, but everyone that's involved. And opera is a big art form, right? So this production of La Bohème, we're probably employing 120 people, singers, orchestra members, stagehands, designers, directors, and we have to preserve the safety of all of them. So we have to think very carefully about how you do that. And you may all know that you've probably heard that aspirate particles that come out of your mouth is a big risk, right? And so that's sort of the centerpiece of what you do when you're singing opera. So we had to think very carefully about that. So for like one consideration, we worked very closely with the union that represents singers, opera singers. And they determined that we needed to have 120 square feet for each singer, 15 in front, 4 on either side, and they have to stay within their spaces, and they can't get into each other's spaces. So that's just one thing to be
brilliant to do that. I mean, you're being extra safe, and I know this marks a major milestone for you as well. Tell us about that, and also what the response from the community has been like.
So this clearly, you sort of have two actions you can take in circumstances like this. One is to shut down, which is frankly what a lot of performing arts organizations are doing, not closing totally, but actually just reducing themselves to no activity, or try to be creative and find a creative solution. So that's what we're doing. So I think it is a milestone for us because we are approaching the rest of our existence. Opera company, as with new creative solutions. The community response has been excellent. We probably will have, we think, somewhere over the 4 performances, 2,000 cars. So averaging 500 a night. And the car, you can have as many people in your car as can fit in your car. So the number of people that we'll probably have there, it's in the thousands, but we're not sure. But it's been very, very positive.
Yeah, David, and one thing I noticed is that the San Diego Opera, with this event, it also marks the first live event from the San Diego Symphony.
That's right.
Yeah, so talk about that real quick.
So the Symphony is our most important and close cultural partner here in San Diego. We work together. Every production that we do features musicians of the San Diego Symphony. Anytime we hire a musician, they are a member of the symphony. So we're very close. And they have had some virtual performances that they've done, but they haven't performed live in front of an audience yet. So it's an exciting moment for them as well.
That's wonderful. Where can people get more information and learn about everything you're doing?
Our website, www.sdopera.org, has all the information about this production and other productions that we're doing. And we will return to this format again in the spring for other productions here in San Diego.
Great. I hope you'll inspire other communities to do the same. Thank you again for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Thank you as well, David.
Yeah, sing it, Quincy.
Yeah, we got to go to another break, but when we come back, we're continuing with some Halloween fun while learning at the same time.
All right, meow.
Yeah.